I just sent you an flyer with the link from my home, from my phone. So it's from my home address.
I keep hearing her.
Yep, got that fixed. Okay, we are good to go.
We're ready to go? Well, good afternoon, everyone. To the Carson Chamber of Commerce Economic Development Committee, Thursday, February 22nd. I believe it's like 102 or 103. We can begin. First, I'd like to, since we got some new people here, I'd like to have a call to order, then a roll call. Now, I see LaToya Butler. Raise your hand. I see Mike Stewart and Barry Waite. I see Ray Aldrich. I see Raven Emmer. We'll introduce her in a few minutes. We have Robert Millet. We have Eric Romero, Canandra Kennard. Raise your hand. Okay. Mackenzie Neely Wright. We have Christine Saavedra. We have Lena Whitaker. Oh, we also have Emma here Upshaw, Grant Smith, and Amy Leon. Okay.
And Darinka, and I don't know who AB is. You do not have to introduce yourself, but.
Okay.
And Branson.
Oh, hi, nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
So we'd like to give you our chairman's report. The Carson Chamber of Commerce was founded in 1962. We're dedicated to making the city of Carson a stable, friendly community in which to work, shop, reside, and play. Our methodology is as follows. We like to have, basically we tell you that our vision is showcase Carson. That's what we're here to do. We're showcasing Carson. I'm sitting here to my right, Barry Waite, our CEO and president of our chamber. Our showcase Carson vision says that we have to have a methodology of information, whereby we gather facts and information and present new things to people. Inspiration, leadership for growth, and aspiration, desire for development in this community. I'd like to introduce Barry, CEO, president of Carson Chamber of Commerce, because we have some guests we'd like to introduce.
We do indeed. So, so first I wanted to introduce somebody who has a very important position, and certainly to me, which is Eric Romero, who is actually my successor as the economic development manager for the city. Of course, there's let's see, 8 years between us. So he's got some cleanup to do. But anyway, so Eric, we're glad to have you with us. If you wanted to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Barry, and thank you to the entire Chamber of Commerce team for having me at today's meeting. So good afternoon. My name is Eric Romero. I am the new Economic Development Manager here at the City of Carson, reporting to our Director of Community Development. I'm so honored to have been selected for this position and to help Carson strengthen its efforts to attract, retain, and expand businesses here, which will be my main priority in my role, along with everything that's focused on improving the economic development strategic plan that I'm sure you all familiar with, and we're involved in developing as well. I have experience both in the public sector and in the private sector. I spent the last year and a half in working for a private investment firm that really focused on advancing economic development to investing in early stage technology companies and in partnership with universities and other organizations that provide technical assistance to early stage technology companies. Prior to that, I spent 8.5 years working in the city of Long Beach. I started in the city manager's office and then worked my way over to economic development and left there as a business development manager. So I'm excited to bring all of my skill sets and experience to this community and look forward to working closely with each and every one of you and all the departments and city staff here to make Carson a better place to live, work, and play, and to continue to push this motto of future unlimited.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. And so we'll we'll be glad to drag you into the Carson family and connect you with all of these good people who can help you out. So
Perfect.
we have Raven Emmert from Cal State Dominguez Hills who wants to talk to us about a new program that they have coming up.
Spring Fling Light, Spring Fling Night. Okay, there it is.
Yes, so thank you everybody for allowing me to come in today and kind of talk to you all. This is my first time joining the Chamber of Commerce, so I'm really excited to be here. As you mentioned, my name is Raven. I am the Marketing and Public Relations Coordinator for Associated Students Incorporated at Cal State Dominguez Hills. So you're probably asking, what is ASI, or Associated Students Inc.? We are the largest student-ran nonprofit within the CSUs. All 23 of the CSUs does have either an ASI or an AS at some campuses. We're essentially the student government hub or student leadership hub on our campuses. Some CSUs, ASIs oversee the student union, the Student Recreation and Wellness Center. On our campus, we're a little smaller, and so we oversee our student leaders, but we also oversee our Child Development Center as well. Some of you may be aware of the Child Development Center that is available on our campus. So as you mentioned, Spring Fling Night Market is an event that we have coming up on April 19th. That is a Friday, and it's going to be from 4 to 8 p.m. at Cal State Dominguez Hills. And the reason why I'm here is because I think that this event is a really great opportunity to positively impact our community. This is one of the first events that we're having where we are really actively trying to engage the community outside of just our campus. As you all know, CSUDH is a really important part of the Carson and South Bay community, and we want to ensure that that community is really present at this event. Another reason why I'm here is because we are actually actively seeking a couple vendors. So we're seeking food vendors for the event, and we're also seeking retail vendors as well. So I have a flyer that I can drop in the chat in a couple of minutes. I'll also share my contact information as well as the event planner. But I do have like a little spiel, if it's okay if I read that out. So I am also asking that some of the businesses within the Chamber of Commerce are willing to help promote this event on their channels. So we are inviting members of the Chamber to consider not just becoming vendors, but just showcasing themselves as local businesses. And then, of course, cross-promoting on your communication channels, word of mouth within your networks, or any other means. And your support is really, really incredible to us. By collaborating with us and supporting Spring Fling Night Market, the Chamber can help amplify the event's impact on the local community. We're going to be having, think of it as like a carnival at CSUDH. We're going to be having a bunch of vendors. We're also going to be having a lot of activities. The event is not just 18 and over. That's also something that's kind of new for us. We really want to invite families, and we want to invite parents of students, and we really just want this to be kind of an all ages, really inclusive event. We're going to have a kids zone. We're going to have, I believe, roller skating. We're blocking off like a whole parking lot on our campus. We just received some dollars from the CSUDH president as well as the provost office, because they're really on board, and we have their buy-in to get, you know, families involved and things like that. So I just really wanted to come on and kind of emphasize the importance of community, and really encourage you all to help us promote, help us bring that foot traffic to the Carson area. And we really want this to be an event that continues year after year. This is our first year doing it. So this is kind of a pilot, but we're really excited, and we're really confident that it is something that will not just bring, like I said, traffic to the Carson area, but it'll keep students and the community looking forward to it and keeping them super engaged. So that's kind of my ask of you all today.
Well, let us know if there are specific types of businesses that you want to include, or groups that you want to reach out to, and we can help you with that. And we can e-blast it out to our list of over 1,000 names that we have on that. And anyway, just whatever we need to do to make it work.
For sure. I will drop a little bit more info in the chat. I also have a flyer that's called Vendors Wanted at the top. So it's a very clear call to action. And it has a lot of information on it. It does kind of include like the vendors that we're looking for. And then of course, food vendors as well. So I'll drop my information and then the event planner's information too. So I hope that's helpful.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Nathan Emmert.
Thank you.
Very good information. We look forward to working with you. Like we said, that we will blast out information and we'll help you any way we can to make this a success.
Thank you. I forgot to mention, we are looking to bring about 500 to 600 attendees to the event. And that's, you know, potentially 500 to 600 folks that are going to stay within the Carson area, maybe go out for coffee after the event or go out for dessert or go out to dinner and just be in this area. And so, like I said, that foot traffic is really, really important to us. And we really want that buy-in from the community. So I'm really thankful for being able to be here and thank you for the support.
Well, thank you very much for this information. Now we're going to introduce our speaker for the day, LaToya Butler.
Oh, that's me.
That's her right there.
As I'm trying to get my chair together.
Okay. She's going to discuss the Carson, for the Carson business community, the City of Carson's first annual Eat, Shop, Local event. This week-long effort is aimed to encourage Carson residents to shop locally and support our over 6,000 businesses. I'll say that again, 6,000 businesses from the Fortune 100, 500, all the way to the mama papas. 6,000 businesses in this community. The city's innovation, sustainability, performance management team, ISPM, will provide a platform for local businesses on Monday, I'm going to say that, Monday, May 6th, 2024. The Carson community at the Carson Community Center at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. She'll give us more information on that and what they plan to accomplish. The Carson Chamber would like to enhance this effort and assist this initiative. And we want to discuss it with every place and every business we can and give this group a e-blast information which will be coming out in succession of weeks. So, LaToya, I just want to hear what your program is, how we can help you, how we can make it a success.
Okay, am I able to share my screen? I don't
Hang on a
want to
second.
sound bougie. I don't remember how to do Zoom
Hang
anymore.
on a second, make co-host. You may share your screen
Oh, how do I do that?
because we believe in sharing.
I don't see where I can. Oh, there it is.
Is that it?
There you go.
There you go. Eat, shop, local.
There we go.
You're on.
So like Mr. Stewart alluded to, Eat Shop Local is a week-long push to get people in Carson, both residents and businesses, to shop locally. We've already started, as you see, we have flyers and we've created an email, dedicated phone line, and I'm going too fast. How do I go back?
Hey, LaToya, you're showing your presenter slide.
I am?
Yeah,
Okay, let me see.
you gotta flip it.
I don't know how.
Change displays, the display settings at the top.
Yeah,
you can
just
go and switch
the
screens.
drop down
I'm sorry.
display settings that's in the middle there on the top.
I don't see it.
Very top.
The top, like you see where it says show taskbar.
Mm-hmm.
Next to that is display settings, and then swap
Swap.
presenter.
There. Are we good?
Yay.
Yep.
Now,
Yay.
then,
She can learn at this stage in life. She can still learn. Okay, so it'll be,
good.
like I said, it'll be a week-long effort. on that Monday is the most, I won't say the most important day, but it's the kickoff. So what I'm planning to do is have something at the community center where we encourage registered businesses to come and have a booth there or a table there. And we don't really want them to plan on selling anything because this is the first annual, so we don't know what the turnout is going to be. So we don't want them to close their shop and expect to, earn a lot of money. So we just want them to come and showcase their products or their services there. We're inviting everybody there. And another component of it, and I'll get to it later in this slideshow, is a resource portion of it. So all of that's going to happen on that Monday. And then on Tuesday, we want the city council to proclaim May Small Business Month in alignment with what Gavin Newsom did for the state of California. So every May we'll do this and kind of recognize our small business community. And then on Wednesday, we want to encourage any Carson employee that is planning to purchase lunch. We want them to do that in the city of Carson. And then on that Thursday, it'll be like it's the end of the week for the city of Carson employees. So we want to have something like some food and fun in the community center parking lot where we have like food trucks and music and just like a end of our work week. To encourage that. And then we're also gonna, on that Friday, we want community employees, like any business in Carson. If you're planning to do any kind of purchase of food or whatever, do it in Carson on this day. And then Saturday and Sunday is kind of just continuing along the line, but like the community support from residents and such. Let's see. It's free for any business in Carson that wants to register. It's free. All they have to do is they go, we're working on a website right now. It's finalized. We just have to get the okay from the IT department. They'll be able to register online, which makes me really happy. They can upload all their information on there. This is the flyer for it, and then the registration form. The way we're advertising this is everywhere. So it'll have a dedicated website. We're doing a press release, an e-blast to all of our Carson businesses that have an email with the business license department. It went in our Carson report. We're going to do it on our social media pages. I'm going to be on site going to different pockets of the community where I think people just won't have the opportunity to find this information. I'm going to do a presentation to all the commissions, committees, and boards. We're asking our partners with the chamber to e-blast it. We're going to ask Dominguez Hills to put it on their marquee. Our Carson 411 has a large presence on Facebook, so they're going to e-blast it. I'm going to talk to the block captains. We're putting it on the billboards along the freeways, and then any marquee in Carson. And then we're actually paying to try to get a spot or to get spots on KTLA News, on KJLH Radio. Cinemark, I learned through this whole process that advertising at the movie theater is one of the highest percentages of capturing people's attention, because you have to sit there and you're not supposed to have your phone. So if you get there early enough and you can see the previews before the movie, this program will have a spot there. And then it's already going into the LA Business Journal, which is huge. And then Random Lengths, we're talking to them about putting it in their newspaper as well.
Do you know what the cost is for the theater ads? That's a really interesting idea.
That's a good ad.
I do. I do. I know the cost of all of these. And I'm also inviting everybody that we're paying to advertise with. We're inviting them to the Monday event, because I want businesses in Carson to know how much it costs to advertise their products, because it's not as much as people may think it is. So we want them to have this information so they'll have the opportunity, if they can, to advertise in these different places.
That's an idea. That's a great idea.
We're planting seeds. So also in attendance at this event, we're inviting the city departments like the planning, the business license, the building and safety. We want them to be there to answer questions if people have it. The Carson Sheriff's Department will be there. The Carson One Stop will be there. The Small Business Development Center, the Department of Rehab, Dominguez Hills, the chamber will be there. And then also, again, like I said, we also want the people who we paid to advertise. We want them there to just let them know the what it costs to advertise with them, because like with Hulu, it costs $500 to do a commercial with Hulu. Like it's a lot of money for some, but it's feasible for others. So we want them to have that information.
Wait, according to this, you're gonna pay us. All right.
No, this is a fee for
I
will
was
be
jumping
there.
for joy. Go ahead.
No, we're not paying you. This is for the people, the registered people. Like the chamber is great, but there's a fee associated with being a part of the chamber. So we don't want them
Yes.
to think that they're gonna come and be a part of the chamber. I don't want to get in trouble with the chamber. I have a
Thank you.
great
And
relationship
think
with them. I don't want
Raymond
it to
has a
change.
question, if you don't mind taking questions as we go.
Sure.
Thank you. I just had a quick question because I see Cal State Dominguez Hills is on here. And maybe you were gonna get to this later in the presentation. If you are, I can wait. But I'm just curious what the partnership with Dominguez Hills is gonna look like in terms to advertise this, and also to in the spirit of community and camaraderie, we really want to expand our reach into the community too. And I would love to see if this is something that we can share in our platforms as well, since we have a decent reach with students, and we have students that are constantly asking us how or where to go in the community.
very
We
good.
have, like, students asking, saying the food on campus isn't that great. Where else can we go eat that's close to campus? A lot of our students don't drive. And so is there a way that we can collaborate on this? And if so, what do you already have in the works for CSUDH?
Absolutely. So the only thing that we have in works with with the college is trying to get the information on the marquee, but also inviting them to bring their incubator program. But I would like to speak to you because I know that there are some restaurants around the college that give a discount to the college students. So we want to get the information to them so we can collaborate and talk offline after this.
Yeah, I mean, the university is two sides here. The university is a service provider and a resource to businesses, but at the same time, it's also a source of business. You know, that I don't know how many, I forgot the number. David Gamboa gave me the number of how many people come in each day. It's just a huge number, and the potential for business there is pretty impressive, and we really haven't tapped that to the extent that we should.
LaToya, can I ask a quick question, please?
Yeah, hi, Drinka.
Hey there. Is there a sort of, in the vein of, resources and advertising, is there sort of a concerted effort for banners to be put up for the entire month of May at the plazas and shopping centers that advertise the Eat Shop local?
Yes. So I'm trying to do that. This is the first that I'm trying to get banners put up because I would like to plaster it everywhere.
Yeah.
But as the businesses register, they'll get a sticker that they can put in their window. And on that sticker, it'll have a QR code for anybody who is going into the restaurant or who wants to have more information about it. I'm also trying to get a huge banner like over the major thoroughfares, so like Carson and Avalon, and then on the south end of town, just so people can know that, so that we can reach as many people as possible.
Sure.
Are there any further questions? Because this is very interesting. Do any of you have some other questions?
She's got more to present.
So I promise this is the last slide.
Okay, you got, well, after you finish, we're ready to go.
So what this event initiative is going to give me the opportunity to do is establish relationships that I don't already have, positive relationships, so that when I want to do something, or when the city sends out something from the ISPM or economic development side, the businesses will listen, because we want to do a small business expo specifically for the city of Carson. I'm also doing a business watch program where I'm partnering with the sheriff's department to get real information from the businesses. So in the unlikely event of an emergency, the sheriff's department will be able to contact someone faster than normal. A taste of Carson, and then I want like themed support for different things. So it seems like there's a national holiday or national day for pretty much anything you can think of, from fudge to donuts to tacos. And so we want to be able to help our businesses who make those type of things. We want to help them advertise during those days. And then during the Olympics, I would like to create from this registration list, a list of businesses and things that people can do that we can hand out to the world is literally going to be at our doorstep at the Olympics. So we want to provide them with as much information about our businesses as possible. So that's the other ideas that I have. And then that's it.
Well, I'd like to comment on that Taste of Carson. Chamber really supports that. Sandra can tell you about that. Also, other members of the group that we looked at that 4 years ago to try to do that. Now it's coming full circle, and we would like to support you. The Chamber will. Whenever you want to do that Taste of Carson, we're ready to help.
I have a question. I have a question, please. This is Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Miss Emma.
LaToya, you did give me a flyer with the application on the flyer to register. Is there something online where we can register online and do it online, or should we just fill this out and turn it in where at the event center? Where do we turn it in to register?
So you can give it, or I can come and get it and get a veggie burger if you want. Come down there. But we're working on a website so you don't have to bring it in, and then you'll also be able to upload your logo, because that's going to be important for people to see when they're searching for different things. So give me until Monday. We're trying to figure out the kinks of it, so that you can register online.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm open to some further questions. This is very important. This is an access for us to support our 6,000 businesses.
Careful, we're going to start giving you geography questions. What's the capital of Maine?
LaToya, hi, this is Lena here.
Hi,
Lena.
Going back to that Friday, you said that was community of invasion, or what did you call that?
Community support?
Community support invasion or something like that?
Community employee invasion, yes.
Okay, so that means could you expound on that a little bit? Because I'm thinking of certain things.
So we want anybody that's at work in Carson on that Friday, if they're planning to purchase lunch, we want them to purchase it in Carson. So by that time, we'll have the website available and they can go online to see all the businesses that are registered, because what we're encouraging businesses who are participating to do is to create an incentive for people to come, a discount or free fries or a soda or something like that, to get them in the door, because we want people to become familiar with what they don't know about. And so, and a lot of times to do that is to give a discount or give something free, and then it get, the food is good, and then they go back, after this event.
Yeah, that's what I was going to allude to, the incentive, so that you are thinking of that. Good, great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We don't want to tell them what to do. We just want to encourage them to have an incentive, because that'll drive the consumer to, yeah.
Exactly. And they can be creative with that, the actual businesses and the restaurants or whatever. Right. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Great job.
We're providing the platform, but we don't want to try to dictate anything in their shops.
By all means.
Yeah, we're just saying, look, we are advertising you guys to everybody. Get ready, because hopefully the door is going to, everybody's going to be at your door. And hopefully this is the first annual of many annual events of this event.
Yeah,
I'm very excited about it. That's why I get all tongue-tied and started about it, because this is the first time that they're allowing me to do something that's been in my brain for a really long time. I have I'm passionate about the business community. So, and I know personally there are so many businesses that deserve this, this kind of recognition or platform that aren't able to, they can't do it financially for themselves. So
yeah. Well, great. I can tell you're very passionate about this, and I've been knowing that you've had this idea in your mind forever, and it's good that they're allowing you to do that, and you're the right person to do this. So
I appreciate that. Thank you, Ms.
The Chamber will assist you in any way we possibly can. It's great. We like this. Anything for the businesses. I'm just envisioning, one business may say, okay, the 100th person that comes through the door, balloons will fall out the sky and all of that. Yeah. Anyway.
And I'm gonna work with Eric on this because I know that Eric has some great ideas that we can incorporate into this.
Yeah.
So
That's good. That's good. Great. Okay, thank you. You're doing a great job. I love it.
LaToya, you want to stop sharing there and we'll,
I didn't even know how to start sharing, Barry.
well, you did it. You did a good job.
You did a good job.
There you go.
There it is. There they are. Okay, Barry's gonna give us an update on the economic and planning initiatives in the city of Carson, where we stand at this time. And Barry, you're on.
So I just wanted to talk about a few issues and developments. So one is I understand, but we've been told this before, that the groundbreaking for In-N-Out Burger is imminent. So they've been in plan check for a while, but anyway, we'll see. As I always say, I'll believe it's real when the doors open. But we have been talking with the property owner for some time and think things are moving forward. And if you don't know, that's not the same property owner as the mall. So, which is kind of interesting. And then also, while we're talking about the mall, they have a couple of new restaurants that are going to be opening. So not at liberty to give names at this point, but those will be inside. One of them using part of what was the Forever 21 space. The front on that, it'll be a decent size space for, well, I can't say any more without giving it away, so I'll just stop on that. I also wanted to mention that this is something that is a matter of timeliness, that due to changes in the campaign laws and how contributions are handled, it's going to make it really tough for candidates to raise money. So we're looking at potentially forming a political action committee to be able to help fund candidates in and around our community. So this is something, we're not the only ones doing this. There are other organizations around the area. And so one option is we might just partner with one of the existing ones. So had a meeting on that this morning, but stay tuned for more on that. The new limits are $250. So for anyone who may have business coming before the council, that's the short version of it, $250, which of course is trivially low and is based on something I believe from the 70s. Anyway, they just carried on this dollar limit as if it made sense for that. But anyway, so those are a couple of things that we're working on. And also we are working with the university's entrepreneurship program. And so we're going to be participating in some things with them. So helping them bring in some more participants and also helping them to understand how the chamber can be how we can be a partner to them.
Yeah, the PAC idea is something that the city of Carson Chamber of Commerce has been looking at for about 3 or 4 years. And we would like to make it available. And we will be looking at implementing that idea either as a joint effort or with someone else or on our own. We believe that availability to the system via the chamber, advocating for business, advocating for immediate improvement of the community and helping business from the big ones to the small ones is what we're going to be doing as part of our objectives. It's one of our initiatives that we're looking at this year. My next item is I want to discuss some future discussions. We would like to talk to a Dr. Arlington Rogers, Jr., Director of Public Works, to discuss the City of Carson's public works plans. And I'd like to highlight the new citywide pavement project that was mailed out to everyone. I think that was very innovative. And the chamber and the business community would like to work with the city to come up with how we can implement and improve public works plans in this city. So this is one of our initiatives also, besides the PAC, and I would like to bring him up in future meetings. The other issue is that with this committee, we like to get you away from your desk and go visit businesses. So we like to initiate a program of our committee and the chamber visiting businesses like we used to do, and visit them, operate and talk to them, how we can improve, how we can assist, and how we can implement their ideas. So those are two things that we're looking at right now.
Yeah, at our peak in, I don't know, maybe that's what I remember, like 2012, 2013, we visited 400 businesses in 1 year. So, and I will say that out of those 400, I don't know that there were 5 that were not pleasant. The ones that were stick out because they're just such an anomaly. But anyway, those are good, healthy conversations. So we'd like to be doing that again. And so that was when I was on the city side, but we included the chamber in those and had some great conversations, really useful things to find out what. So I had a standard line. We're here to find out either what we can do to help you out or what we can do to get out of your way. So with the most common request being, can you paint some red curb over here so we can get better visibility turning in? Or can you remove some red curb over here so we have another parking space? And so, and we were usually able to accommodate those pretty quickly, like within a week or two. Our traffic engineer was always on the lookout for taking care of those. So, and
literally got their request this morning.
See?
To paint a curb, literally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the bread and butter stuff of how do we do that, and helping people. A really big one too was helping people find employees and programs, training programs and things like that.
That's great.
So that was a big thing.
So that's our two issues that we're going to be looking at. I'm ready for oral communication. Do any of you have any oral communication about your businesses or what you're trying to plan to do? There it is, Ray Aldrich. Identify yourself, sir.
Okay, hi, I'm Ray Aldridge. I'm the chairperson of the Carson Economic Development Commission. And I just wanted to inform the audience that you have here that there is a meeting this evening. They should have gotten that in that, I guess, flyer that the city sent out at Anderson Park this evening at 5:30. That they'll be taking in, it's a public meeting that they'll be taking in information about the active transportation project that they have going in the city of Carson, but also they had included the, and when I say active transportation, my take on that is I'm president of the Carson Bicycle Coalition also. So my my take on that is the bike paths and the bike lanes and stuff throughout the city. But they also had included was the street work that was being done. So I guess they're going to be open to questions. Maybe, I'm not sure, because that was all in that same packet that was sent out today. So unfortunately, it was received late from the city. So I'm not sure if we would have any kind of attendance or not. I forwarded it on to people, and I know I've talked to other people that have tried to get the word out, but I just heard about it yesterday. And so I just wanted to inform our group here that Anderson Park today, 5:30. I think it goes from 5:30 to 7:30 or something like that. So, and the other thing is, LaToya, I'll apologize in advance. I will not be able to participate in your first annual. I will be in Amsterdam,
All right,
headed toward Germany, France, and Switzerland during that whole week. So I'll be gone for 14 days. So, and I leave on the 3rd of May. So I will miss it. So I'm not missing it because of anything you've done. I'm just missing it because I had a previously planned trip. So, but I'll do anything you need me to do to help out and promote the event, because I think it's an excellent event, and I just wish I was going to be here to participate.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, have a good trip and good holiday out there, and do what you have to do. When you come back, we'll be ready to work with you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? Or any other oral communication? Well, I want to thank you for attending this meeting. Hopefully it was informative for you. My whole issue is to give you some information, some inspiration and aspiration for this community. And so we're here, we will adjourn this meeting, and thank you for coming.